What's happening, YouTube? Is me, Bijan, aka Fitness with Bijan. Now, once again, I'm back with another video on this Wednesday, Motivational Wednesday. And for today's video, it is called Rebuilding Your Life. Now, when it comes to rebuilding your life, it all depends on the person's circumstances and situation. Because keep in mind, it could be anything. Sometimes maybe a person needs a health change, a spiritual change, financial change. Everybody needs different changes. But how do we make these adjustments and changes to our own lives? It's very simple. You start with yourself. It all starts with you, because a lot of the times, if you don't start from yourself, then this will not be able, you'll be in a situation where you're not going to be able to think for yourself, and instead you're relying on somebody else to do it for you, when you, at the end of the day, should be doing these things. Because if you are able-bodied and able-minded, then you have no excuse. If I'm able-bodied and I'm able-minded, I myself have no excuse. So it doesn't matter what age, it doesn't matter what race. It all comes down to you. And what I see a lot going on, especially nowadays, is that instead of acknowledging what we need to change, instead we go up to these fake spiritual fathers who all they want to do is exploit you. And when you do that, you're not really going anywhere, because you're relying on somebody else to do it for you, when all you can do is sit down and reflect on what you need to actually change in your life. And we are not doing that enough. And I mean some of us, not all of us, but some of us are not doing that. Because at the end of the day, it's going to show. It is going to show, whether it's probably physically, mentally, financially, your health, your marriage, your relationship with your children, your relationship with your friends, whoever. It's all going to show. And how does it show? Is by you putting in the work and the effort. That's how you're going to change your life and rebuild your life. If you actually are looking to be more healthier, cut down on the foods you're eating. Cut down on the calories, cut down on the foods you're consuming. Instead of drinking alcohol, drink more water. If you're eating more sweets, replace it with fruits. If you're having takeaways every other day, replace it with home-cooked meals. Do these little things. Same thing with finances. If you're spending a lot of money on going out every day, cut back on that. If you've got Netflix, if you've got things like just these payment subscriptions that you pay every month, if you're subscribing to all of them, then what's the point? Cut down on some of these things and use that money to save and invest. If you think your marriage is on the rocks, sit down with your spouse. Explain to them what you like and what you don't like. If you think the relationship is passionless, then look for ways where you can go out a lot more. Look for ways on how you can spend each other's time a lot more with each other. If that's the case, leave your kids at your nan's house. You two sit down, cook a meal together, or order a takeaway, watch a film together. If the wife or the girlfriend or whatever is buying the takeaway, you buy the alcohol. It's simple. You sit down, you have your meal together, you watch and enjoy each other's company. If that is the case. If you've known a friend for years and they've made a disappointment, do the same thing. Sit down and talk with them. If you haven't spoken to one of your relatives in like years, do the same thing. You see, it's all about just, sometimes you don't even need these so-called gurus to tell you what to do. It's just common sense. But as what people would say, common sense is not common. But then again, I digress. But hey, that's me done for today. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, share, comment, and subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. That's me done for today. Hope you guys are doing okay, and I will see you later. See ya.